Red Face 707 Salute. And then above that is Chem. What is that, babe?
Okay.
Oh, okay. LJ's gonna read your name. We were in the car medicating for a minute, and I was like, you know what? And we were doing what we did. Kevin Samuels. We did Kevin Samuels with the kids during dinner, but then we decided to go
More
to.
facts. We were doing more
Oh,
facts.
we're doing Mo Facts, and then after Mo Facts, we did Kevin Samuels.
Yes.
And then after Kevin Samuels, I was just thinking about this situation, and of course, in a conspiratorial way, hence the title. And what this is about is Will was never talking to Chris Rock when he yelled out, "Keep my wife's name out your effing mouth." And he says it twice. He was never talking to Chris Rock. He was actually talking to the writers that wrote it for Chris Rock. And then he was, what was I saying? He was, that's a really good indigo you got there, boy. Woo-wee. What's the name of that?
Critical Kush.
Critical Kush. Whew. I'm feeling that critical Kush. So, what am I saying? I'm saying that the slap possibly was staged. Possibly because Chris Rock already told them what the joke was going to be. And Will Smith and Jada planned to do this. Why? It's coming back to me. Has it come back to you?
No.
It's coming back to me. It took me a minute to get to the picture, and then my phone was so full I had to erase things, and I had to go into the settings and go to the trash and individually line everything up and erase that because it takes 30 days to erase things. So finally I got enough space where I can go to the picture and write just the word conspiracy. So that took 10 minutes. And in that 10 minutes, I kind of like, in my mind I'm going doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. All right, so now let me just say this. Um, Possibly Will and Jada was warned about what the writers are going to say. Will already told the writers, listen, don't say nothing about my wife. That's not what we're going to do. They were like, nah, of course, we're not going to say nothing. So Chris Rock is like, yo, they got this for me to say. And I know how you feel. We already talked about this. And Will was like, maybe it was impromptu. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do something, or because Will was kind of still laughing at the joke. It wasn't until Jada gave him that look, like, yo, she hit him with the MK Ultra. Yo, what this dude is doing over here, right? So I'm thinking that this was about like if we're living in some sort of reality generating machine, right? And if there's some sort of agenda, this agenda is based on how to destroy the African American man. And I say that Because let me tell you a real quick story. Quickly. My children went to a birthday party sleepover, and the guy who hosted the party had four boys in one area, and they had the four girls. Each of them, they had the hotel room. They had a chaperone, like a female, with the girls, and he was with the boys. And they went to medieval times. They had a great time. And my son said that they were yelling and screaming at the medieval times, and that one of the boys yelled out, "Let's not be so loud. We don't want to look like loud black people." And the other boy says, "We're Haitian. We're not gonna look like that." And the boy says, so the birthday, this is like the birthday boy. He says, no, we still gonna look like the loud black people. So, but the kid was like, we can never look like the loud black people. What are you talking about? Like in his mind, those are African Americans you're talking about. That's what you're talking about. You're talking about African Americans. You're not talking about me because I'm Haitian. Mind you, this kid is, it's a black boy. But there's an idea in his mind that he's not like the African American man. So if we're in this reality generating machine that is generating themes, plots, all kind of suspenseful lifestyle, all these things, and it turns out that there's an agenda to destroy the African American man. The African American man is under full attack. And I started to tell wifey about this while we were medicating. I was like, it's as if Will Smith was talking not to this dude, but he was talking to the people in charge. And then I said, but if this is a reality generating machine that we're in, then what the agenda would want to do is control this character, Will Smith, the actor character that he is, and have him almost single-handedly destroy the African American man. And how does Will Smith almost single-handedly destroy the African American man? The ADOS man, the American descendant of slavery. How does this man destroy that? It's because he took away something. He took away the idea that he could be tamed. Because earlier I was saying he's a hip-hop artist, and at hip-hop you can get slapped down for something that's not even a real good reason in hip-hop. Why would Will Smith truly act this way? I can argue that he didn't even know what he was doing. He was unaware of what he was doing. He was doing it, but the puppet master was controlling the reality that we see on the television screen. And all these actors are possibly easily molded into a character even almost instantaneously for this reality generating machine that we're possibly in is creating, and it's fluid. The reality is so fluid that you can get a man who's worth $500 million to step up and slap another man because he offended his wife, and he wasn't even offended. The husband wasn't offended, and then the wife gave him that look, and it was MK Ultra style. And what did Will Smith do to destroy, possibly single-handedly destroy the ADOS man in America, is that you're telling me that this man is loved. Loved. The world loves Will Smith. They love Jade and the other one, whatever her name is. What's her name?
Willow.
Willow. Respect Willow. Willow, Jaden, Jada. They might hate Jada because of the entanglements and all that kind of stuff and the red table and putting all your business out there in the streets like that. And the daughter talking about she used to cut herself. And then the daughter, it's like people love them. They're loved. How do you get a man that's done so much? You've taken this man, this ADOS man, and you showed him the whole entire world. He can go up to places in Dubai and they shut the whole city down for this man. Do you understand? Stadiums get shut down for this man. But yet he snapped and attacked another person violently as if he wasn't even in control of who he is, the person who we think he is. We think we know this man. We all cried when his father never showed up. If you didn't cry when his father didn't shut up, then get off this damn YouTube channel. And I'm not talking about boohoo crying. I'm talking about just, come on, your tear, your eyes got wet. A tear dropped when he was the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. How do you destroy possibly all ADOS men single-handedly, Will Smith? Is because you took something away. You took something away that night on that stage. What did you take away? I will tell you what you took away. First, let me say, you showed that you can't be tamed. You showed the world that the ADOS man is unpredictable. He cannot be tamed. We can show him the world and give him all the riches of the world, all the respect, all the power. Money, power, and respect. We could give Will Smith all of these things, and he still cannot be what? Anybody saying what he cannot be? Single-handedly possibly destroying the idea of the black man in a positive way. Will Smith, this loved man by the world, has taken away trust. It's one thing that we couldn't tame him. It's one thing that we couldn't show him the world and educate and enlighten him and sophisticate him and mold this man. What you're saying is that the ADOS man cannot be trusted. He cannot be trusted. No matter what you do, no matter how you do it, this is part of this reality. Possibly, I keep saying possibly because I have no proof, but we're living possibly in a reality generating machine that is creating all of these things and the agenda of this timeline that we're in, that we're saying yes to. This timeline is to destroy the ADOS man. It's to destroy the ADOS man. And Will Smith possibly showed the world that you cannot trust the ADOS man. This is very scary. This is very, like this economist said that the ADOS man will be obsolete by 2053. By 2053. And then you see the ADOS man is like popping, driving the foreigns, paying their taxes, becoming millionaires, more black millionaires. But a lot of them are not ADOS. A lot of them are like that little boy at the medieval times with my son and said, they would never think that I was black. I'm Haitian. This is what he said. So the ADOS man will be replaced. Economically, we know it's going to happen 2053. But how about in the eyes of everyone else, if Will Smith can get up and just slap somebody down in an event like that and not have that control? And then he cried at the end, and the tears, and the rhetoric. It was gibberish. Man, that's a lot to unpack. Will Smith took away trust from the ADOS man. Anybody saying anything? I need you. LJ stuck. She's stuck. I'm gonna just go to the last one. No, it's all about getting them views for the award show. You're not thinking big enough, Kay. Respectfully, this is a thought experiment here. You have to think unlike you normally would think. Because nobody watches that crap anymore. Nobody cares what the Hollywood Club does. All they sold is their souls for money. Are you kidding me? You're thinking like that's like you're still in junior high of truth. I'm sorry. Respect, Kay. Hit my Cash App. Send me an email. Deep. That's Chi Breeze. Latasha Jordan dropping bombs. Red face. It's not that deep, Chef. Why we gotta not? Let's think deeper. Come on. Let's go deep because we're talking about this is 3D chess. Keep working, Master Chef. You're going hard in the paint. Christopher Perkins, like always, such a great supporter. If I was giving out wrenches, you know you have one. Someone under him said, preach. Arwar Williams. Let me see what that says. Above that. Somebody's crying, laughing. DCRAXEON. Respect. Rage Against the Machine. That's Rage Against the Machine. Yup, MK Ultra. All the actresses are under mind control. They sold their souls to be in the club. They are actors playing their part that the controllers of Hollywood control. Kay Grace, what are you doing? You're flip-flopping over here on me? It's you agree with the MK Ultra, but you don't agree with what? That the ADOS man could be single-handedly being destroyed by taking away the trust. This light is super bright in my eyes. Thank you. There's a lot to read over here. Christopher Perkins. Okay, I'm not going to read from backwards to front. Christopher Perkins, keep using your words and articulate yourself. You're doing real black media work. You know, Christopher Perkins always says that. Stick to the black media. I mean, just think about how sinister this reality generating machine that we're possibly in is. Just think about how it just feeds on pain and how it just sucks the life force of who we are, and it chooses. It picks and chooses your group is going to be next. Because it looks like, and I told this story before, it looks like, now I should just end this here. This is good. Thank you. I was going to go into something else, but we gotta get up in the morning. All right, so we gotta go. You don't appreciate it. Let me go here. Pressing the wrong buttons. I love you.